My name is Ken Mccarroll. I'm one of the computing teachers at the college, and I teach on all levels. So if you come to us, you'll see me, depends on what level you're on, but you'll see me in a variety of different classes. I do computer hardware, and I do programming, and I do computer gaming as well. So I do a whole range of different subjects. But let's talk about the courses that we offer. So this is our campus, nice aerial shot there. And we're sort of in the center of the college, most of our classrooms. We've got modern classrooms with modern PCs and with digital technology to beam it onto the screen so you can see that. And also we can teach remotely as we are doing now. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment in terms of the physical location in Telford. But I've got some messages to talk about. So we have a little statement that we like to share with people. We consider that computing is the logical evolution of future employment. Wherever you go, whatever you do, there's a computer involved. There's very few jobs now that don't use some sort of computer. Computers don't always look like a screen and a keyboard. They can be other devices like a smartwatch, a satellite navigation piece of equipment, even your microwave and your washing machine. But the teachers come from a wide range of industrial experience. Myself, I'm ex-RAF. I was a programmer in the Air Force, but I also did some computer hardware as well. And all the staff that teach on these programs have all come from industry. Okay, and then we obviously became teachers in our field. In terms of the programs themselves, they're all vocational based, so we base them as much as we can to the real world of work with real scenarios and real applications. And you go as far as you can with that particular level. There is practical, like I said, you've got the programming side is practical. On the hardware side, you could be building a computer, taking one apart, repairing it, building a computer network. You could be building websites, you could be creating games. So you actually make something, which is very important for students to sort of actually do, as opposed to just learn theory after theory after theory in class. So we actually get on and make things. So our courses itself, we have, as I said earlier, we have 3 primary levels: level 1 computer, level 2 computer, and level 3. Level 1 is really for students that come out of school with GCSEs at with a lower grade. Level 2, I'll come up a bit more detail about that shortly. Level 2 is where we take students who have got a number of GCSE grades at grade 4 and above, grade 3 and above, and then they get onto that program. Level 1 and level 2 are both 1-year programs, full-time. But our students at the moment, they all have at least 1 day off at home where they don't come into college at all. So level 1 and level 2 is both 1 year. Level 3 is actually 2 1-year programs. So you have a year 1, you have to pass.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ken. We can only see the first slide of the PowerPoint. I don't know if you've clicked on your machine, but we're only seeing the.
Are you? Okay, fair enough then. I'm trying to get it to move on. I'm actually clicking through the slides.
All right, we are not seeing that update.
Okay, so let's have a look, see if I can do anything here. It does appear to be grayed out on that. I'll carry on talking while somebody else is having a look at that. Anyway, so our courses are, as I said, we have 3 levels. Then we also have, as I said, specific entry requirements depend on the GCSEs. You don't have to have an IT background at school to come onto our programs. It's more about the maths and English side of things and how many GCSEs you actually do achieve. So for level 1, we need to have basically it's grade 2s from the GCSEs in the summer. Level 2, we need to see 4 grade 3s from the range of qualifications. And level 3, we have 2 separate pathways: 1 hardware, 1 software. The software route, we need 4 grade 4s, and each so the 4 grade 4s at GCSE, but we also need to see English, maths at grade 4 and English at grade 4. For the hardware, the students don't have to have the maths. So as long as they come through with the English, then that's it. Okay, we are trying to still try and sort the screens out, by the way, but it doesn't look like it's working. It looks like it's just going to be a talk from me. Okay, Other things as well. We have, I have got some examples of students that have done very well with us, and they've gone on to university or gone on to apprenticeships, which I think is going to be a discussion a little bit later. Like I said, because we have two pathways, hardware and software. So, and then you just specialize after level 3, which way you're going to go. Okay. Also, so apprenticeships is one route. And yeah, so we've got some case studies where students have done very well with us and then gone on to apprenticeship and done extremely well in the world of work. And then we also have association with university courses. So our courses that we do here, our level 3 program particularly, is a feeder to a range of university courses, going on to H&Ds or to foundation degrees or even onto full degrees. So typically the course that we could do, we would help you with, is going on to pure computer science, computer games programming, computer for business. So that could be specialist business like management information systems, working with databases. We've also got, you can go to software engineering, which includes programming, web development, and other ranges of anything to do with writing software. We've got cybersecurity, web-based, and use of general computers. So some people could be on the security side, cybersecurity side of things. So, and that's a very interesting pathway and a very popular pathway at the moment. We have computer networking, so people designing computer networks, building the network. So they're putting, you know, a number of computers together, get them to talk to each other, and set up all the settings, including security for those. We have cloud computing, which has become really popular. So the world of computing is now going that way. I mean, you know, things like if you're using Teams, etc., or Zoom, you're still actually technically using the cloud to communicate. But we're also saving all our work remotely onto cloud-based systems, which is really, really, really exciting. So you can do degrees in any of those particular themes, if so required. Also, we got to look at, we also, in our programs, we look at employability skills. So it's not just learning the vocational subject, it's not learning about the English and maths and improving that all the time. That's all very, very fundamental, very important that we must do those. But we do additional learning as well. So we help things like team building. We help students do work to a schedule, so time management skills, if you like. We make sure that they know how to work accurately and how to solve problems. That could be solving problems with their work. It could be solving problems outside their work. Okay, we'd improve communication skills. So if they're a little bit shy doing presentations, etc., we would, you know, develop that, and then so they're confident in speaking in front of others, or how to write formal emails and things like that. We do other things like to help them get jobs, like CV writing and interview skills. That's all part of the whole study program, part of the package that we do with in computing. Okay, moving on to future careers. We have things like I said, this extends really similar, very similar to the university courses, but you've got IT support, network support, software engineering, as I mentioned before, data analysts. That's a good area to get into as well. Hardware development, so that's obviously anything that you physically touch and hold, and that can be down to cables, fiber optics, that could be down to developing and improving technology for computers. We have obviously the internet technology side of it, which links closely with cloud. Games development, so yes, you go to a career and become a games, that could be on the graphic side of it or on the coding side of it. That's all there for you. Cybersecurity analyst, which is becoming very, very popular at the moment in terms of careers, and some of these career options are very well paid as well. And of course, you've got website developers, so people building web pages for people, for companies or for their own company. And another popular one that we do in level 3 is project managers. So we teach people how to manage a project and develop a project from start to finish. And I'm on one more slide left, and that's it. And the other thing we do within computing at Telford College is that we have our own enrichment program. The college has one as well, but we have a department one. And this is outside our lessons. We have two major things. We have a video games club, so gaming on different platforms. And we have, for the software guys, we have a programming club. So they can do additional programming outside their lessons So if they want to learn to code, it's I'd be in there with the lessons with the students. It's outside timetable, so it's in their free time. It's during the day, but it's not their off timetable for that. And we take up a computer room and we then go and develop software. Or if it's just to enjoy themselves, they can play games as well. So it's all part of the package that we have here at Telford College. And that is the end of my talk.